Debonair. Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet, y'all realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. So here we have a beautiful sister here, man. Unfortunately, is going through some things, homeless and all that stuff that I hate seeing in our community, but it happens, right? It's one of those things that just happens. It is what it is, right? So what I want to do is I want to go through this video. I haven't seen it yet. I was scrolling through my Facebook timeline and this video popped up and I read the title, I read the comments. I saw maybe like the first 30 seconds of it, maybe. But I read the comments. I said, okay, cool. Let me save this video so we can do a reaction to this. But so let's get into this, man. I want to say something else, but I can't remember what I wanted to say. But it is what it is.
Are you homeless?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
21. And so, how long have you been homeless?
Probably ever since I got pregnant.
Okay. So, how old is she?
2.
2. So about 3 years now. Was this your only child?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
No.
Okay. So what was it that happened 3 years ago that caused you to become homeless?
Me getting pregnant, and my family didn't want to. Basically, it was too much for them. They was like, you can't watch her. You got to figure it out. They're like, go to a shelter as soon as you can.
So when you still had her in the belly?
They helped me out then, but I was still walking to work every day like that. They just kept a roof over our head, and I just had to figure everything else out by myself.
What about the father?
He wanted to be a part of it, but I guess as soon as I gave her my last name, he said that he wanted to teach me a lesson that I can do by myself. So I wasn't doing it to be messy, but like
no, I get it. I mean,
I give you your last name and you're not even here.
I have a better question than that. Oh, why would I give you my last name if you're not here? I have a better question. Why have a man's baby if he's not there? How about that? So we're only a minute and 2 seconds in. Listen, I already forgot her name. Listen, this type of things happen in our community more often than I would like for it to happen. But when it does happen, it's almost a damn shame. Unfortunately, in the Black community, for everybody that's not a part of the Black community, right? Unfortunately, in the Black community, this type of stuff happens often. You have a teen, well, she said she had a baby. She said she's 21. She had her baby at 19. So yeah, so teen mom, right? Young as hell. And then the Black family is like, oh, we're not gonna do this, we're not gonna do that. And then the first thing they do is kick her out. It's unfortunate. Same thing happened to my mom. I told y'all this story, right? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because instead of, and I get it. I'm give that to y'all. I understand you're mad and you want to teach her a lesson, all this, that, and the third, but that's not the way to do it. When I go to my other counterpart races, right? My other Caucasian, Hispanic, Asian community friends, right? When they have young, and they do, it's just not as broadcasted as the Black community, but whatever. But when they have their kids have babies at a very young age, they don't throw them out. They keep them in and they do what they can do and take care of them. One of my Hispanic coworkers, his sister had her first child at 16 or 17 years old. They never threw her out. They didn't throw her out. He was telling me, oh yeah, I help out, I babysit my mom, babysits my dad, babysit my other brothers and sisters, babysit. And so she goes to school, she goes to work, she does this, she does that, da, 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 da. And in my mind, I'm thinking, that don't fly in the Black community. In the Black community, as soon as the damn grandmother find out that their daughter pregnant or son got somebody pregnant, get out. Instead of coming together to try to help them. Now, we'll put a pin in that. We'll come back towards the end, towards maybe the middle or the end of the video. What she just said really disturbed me. There's no way you can justify not giving a man that's supposed to be his child, maybe it's not his, who knows, a child that's supposed to belong to him. You don't want to give him his last name, her last name. Oh, but you're not even here for me to give her your last name. And it's that type of stupid ass logic that really irritates and gets, bro, I'm telling y'all, it pisses me off, bro. I swear to God. I swear it really gets under my skin, man. There's no way you can look at me in my eye and tell me, oh, that makes sense why I did this or why I did that. No, it doesn't make any sense. Because if this man was not there the way you saying he wasn't there, why would you want to have his child? I'm almost certain you knew at 19, and 19 you were a grown adult. I'm not trying to hear it, ladies. I'm pretty sure at 19 you realized, hey, listen, man, this probably ain't the dude I should be having a child with. Let me get rid of this child. Whether it's an abortion, whether it's, I mean, hell, you could have been a surrogate for a family that couldn't have a baby. You could have gave that child up for adoption. Could have used protection. I mean, you know, but that's the first point of entry. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, let's keep listening.
I'm from Michigan, but I've been down here for a few years. So
First, growing up in Michigan, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
yeah,
Were they married?
yeah.
Okay.
But they broke up a lot.
They broke up a lot?
Kept fighting, all that stuff.
Okay.
You know, all our business.
Are they still like married now, or are they divorced now?
They still married.
They're still married? Okay. So just a lot of arguments and stuff like that. I get that. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah.
How many?
4.
And so where are you in the birth order?
I'm the last.
You're the baby?
Yeah.
Would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Yeah.
Why won't they help more?
And she's the youngest. Where her older 3 siblings at? She's 21, I would imagine. I mean, we could just do it by year. So you're 21, you're the 4th one. Your siblings should be 22, 23, 24. I would imagine they would have they would have their own spot to even try to help out. So that's the whole family at this point seems pretty dysfunctional.
They feel like that her dad should help more. And as me being 21, that I'm grown, so I should be able to take care of it. And so far, I mean, I'm finding my way. We're in a shelter right now, so that's just a journey. I get our new journey.
So you're doing like work and based stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he just asked her if she did sex work. So that's very interesting. And she said yes. She said yes, she did do it. So we'll figure out if she's doing it now or she meant prior to her getting pregnant or whatever.
And then one day I got a ride to the shelter because it was either a hit or miss. If I went there and I didn't get accepted or they had no beds, I would have to figure it out. But God blessed me to be able to have a bed. And then that was it.
What age were you the first time that you had to do that type of work?
Probably like 17, 16.
So this was before you got kicked out?
Yeah.
So now I'm getting, I don't know about y'all, but now I'm getting more of the story. She did that work, which is illegal, probably was into drugs, right? Probably was into alcohol, probably was doing other things, probably as far as stealing and all this, that, and the third, and then ended up getting pregnant. The family probably had enough of you and said, "Yo, you need to get out of our house." So now it's painting, it's painting a picture a little bit better. It's painting a better picture for me. So now I'm seeing what's going on. So 16 years old is rough. I mean, obviously that's way too young, but 16 is around the time where when I was 16, girls that I was in high school with was doing just about the same thing, messing with older guys, sleeping with them, doing this, that, and third. They'll give them $50, $100, or whatever the case may be. I remember when I was in high school, I told the story before. I was in high school. One of the chicks I had a crush on, we was like 15, 16 years old. Her boyfriend was like 28, damn near 30, dropping her off in a Chevy Impala. And I remember being mad as hell, like, damn, bro, how the hell does man get my baby right of my baby? I was mad as hell, man. But yeah, stuff like that happens a lot in the hood, especially in Black communities, but just in the hood in general, right? And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. She said that her parents was married, right? I would imagine they have some type of income. But let's keep going. This is getting worse by the minute, man. This is pretty bad.
Okay, so why was you doing that then?
Yeah,
I feel like it was quick money. I was hanging out with these girls, and they introduced me to this guy. He was like, "I'll give you like $100 to."
So she met a guy who was selling, illegal stuff. I'm glad that they bleeping this stuff out, because YouTube would have probably demonetized this video by now. But I'm glad they beeping this stuff out. So she met a group of girls that she shouldn't have been with, who was completely on a whole nother level because they was already on that type of time. Bring you around guys who were dealers and probably putting women out there to sell themselves also too, which makes the situation even worse. Trying to be grown at 16 and running with the wrong damn crowd. Now you messing with guys that's giving you a little $100 here and a third. And again, like I said, ladies, along, a lot of guys do stuff like this on purpose, deliberately, because they know it doesn't take that much to impress them little young girls. You get them little ass damn girls, 18, 19-year-old girls. You give them $100, they think, oh my God, it's so much money. Oh my God, $100. Bro, $100 gets spent on lunch with me. For me, I spend $100 on lunch. So $100 is nothing to a lot of these damn guys, and a lot of those guys that's predators, they know these things, and that's why they go after them little ass damn girls.
Eat you out or whatever. And I was like, what? And he gave me some food. So I was like, okay. After that, after I realized how easy it was to make money, I was like, well, I might as well see what else is to it. I got pregnant, and I don't know, everything changed.
So he was just a friend? Like, y'all weren't in a relationship?
We were messing around and stuff, but then when I got pregnant, I wasn't ready, and
Why were you not able to sustain and be sustainable?
See, I was posting on a website, I guess, and it started going slow. Like, I didn't get no messages no more, nothing.
Probably OnlyFans. That's what she was posting on.
And I was in Gwinnett, so I feel like it was because it was a police area. They was like, oh no, we're not going to see you. Like, no. After like 2 dates, it was done. I couldn't even make no plays no more. I couldn't make no more money.
So it just dried up, basically.
I understand.
Wow. When your dad sees this video on YouTube, what do you think his thoughts and his reactions are going to be?
He'd probably be upset, but he has to be like, she's grown. She made her own decision. I feel like my decisions and my siblings' decisions don't affect them. Because they're like, they grown, they feel like they did all they could, so whatever we do is on us.
If I said, hey...
Yeah, so, and great question to whoever this guy's name is. Great, excellent question. What would your dad say about something like that? He gonna say he's grown. And it could be, one of two reasons, if not more. It could be one of two reasons. It could be because he really doesn't care anymore, or because he cared too much and did everything he could do and seen the route that she was going and realized, yo, this is a lost cause. I'm wasting my time, energy, resources to try to help my own daughter, but she doesn't want to see the way. She doesn't understand where I'm trying to go or put her. So I get it. I get it. With that being said, again, in most cases when I deal with people of other races or other religions and stuff like that, when their young daughters go through a situation like that, they do not kick them out. They do the best they can to try to help her.
Man, why do you allow your daughter and your granddaughter to be out on the street?
Wow.
What do you think his response to that is going to be?
He'll say her attitude is bad, like stuff like that. My attitude isn't bad. I just would voice what was wrong. Like, y'all not giving me a chance to work. I don't want to watch her for 3 days. I will go a week without working, and I will go to work on the weekends, and it's still too much for them. They're like...
So I respect her. I respect her a lot for taking accountability, but hold on.
Like, you need to get a babysitter. You need to see what the dad doing. You need to ask your friend.
Well, why didn't you do any of that stuff?
Yeah, I did. Her dad isn't answering me. So
why didn't you sign up for the daycare voucher and stuff like that, where you could take her to daycare?
I had ended because I didn't get a job in time. I had a job, but then I was in Gwinnett, so it was hard for me to move around.
So the voucher required you to get a job?
Yeah, it required you to keep a job or at least be in school, and I didn't think about all that stuff until it was too late.
Mommy gave you a bad spanking. No, I'm going to spank mommy after this because she shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have done that. I'm going to get mommy.
How are you running away? Act like you can't listen.
Oh, she put the Chewbacca on it. You heard me? Okay.
Hey, what's up, Chewbacca?
As far as the
hold on. Apparently they had to pan away because she gave her child a spanking for whatever reason. So listen, again, it goes back to what I was saying, what was going on with her, what she was damn doing. And just like she said, I love that she took accountability. She said, oh, he would probably save my attitude. She probably was going back and forth, talking to her dad reckless, talking to her dad any type of way. And that's not flying for me. That's not flying in my house damn either. I pay bills. You're not about to be talking to me all type of crazy. No, get your ass out and figure it out on your own, by your damn self. Facts. That's what you can do. Because clearly we're not seeing eye to eye. Clearly you believe you above me, or you think you damn too grown to listen to follow instructions. So do your thing. I love that she's taking accountability for her actions, but she definitely has to do better as far as who she's messing with, who she's having kids with. And from what I've gathered so far, she was selling herself to her homeboy who also sold illegal items and got pregnant by him. So the thing that kind of threw me for a loop, I was kind of like, so if you knew all this, you're 19 years old, you're literally a legal grown ass adult. You knew all this, you got pregnant at 19. Why wouldn't you get an abortion? Why wouldn't you give the child up for adoption? Why wouldn't you want to do all this, that, and third? Seeing you were pregnant for 9 months, seeing that this man was gone and all this, that, and third wasn't helping you. Just like she said, I didn't give my child his last name because he wasn't there. Did you think he was going to be there after the baby was damn born? Because I'm pretty sure you didn't, because if you did, you would have gave him his last name. And he wanted to use that as a way to, like he said, as a teachable moment to be like, oh, okay, well, you don't want to give my last name, I'm not going to help out. Sir, you wasn't even there to help out from the get-go. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? But I love what he talked about as far as like the daycare vouchers. Yes, you cannot, a lot of the daycare vouchers, y'all, that's why I tell y'all boys, fellas, there are so many opportunities for women, bro. You have no idea. Nobody is coming to help us, especially the black men. Nobody's coming to help us. We in a situation like that, we on our own. It's a wrap. They get vouchers, they get food stamps, Section 8, shelters, shelters for battered women and children and women with children, stuff like that. There's not many shelters for men. But she's able to get all that, and she turned all that down because what? She couldn't keep a job, and she didn't want to go back to school. That would have been easy. You would have been able to go to school and get your education, get your bachelor's and whatever, because you're going to get financial aid, you're going to get scholarships, and then you have a daycare voucher where these people are watching your baby from, whatever time, 9 a.m. till about 3, 4, 5 p.m. That's literally that's a whole day shift. But you couldn't even stay on your job to handle that part. That's sad.
Father of her, right? What do you think his thoughts are going to be when he sees this video on YouTube?
I don't even know, to be honest.
He ain't gonna care.
I don't know. I feel like he just don't care.
Yeah.
When's the last time he saw her?
When she was like born.
So this is going to be his first time seeing her at this age and stage of life is on a YouTube video?
Yeah.
And so what are you going to do at the end? Like, what are you going to do at the end of the 30 days?
They're gonna transition me to a different program so where I can get better assistance. It'll be a child care on site, so I'll be able to work. I can't work in this shelter. So they said you gotta wait 30 days out, take the classes and stuff like that. Just get your mental right. So yeah. Okay.
And so like when was the last time we did that type of work?
Recently.
Right when I was homeless, really, before I came here. Like a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
I deleted my Instagram, but...
So before she said, I got a Cash App. So before she gives her a Cash App or whatever case may be, what can we learn from this? What can we learn from this, ladies? What can we learn from this? I say this all the time, I'm the last person to run around her and tell anybody to stop having sex or sexual relations or this, that, or third, or whatever the case may be. I'm the last person to say any of those things. I can't say it. Me and my past and how I was back when I was in like college and high school and all this, that, or third, I'm the last person to come out here and tell anybody, have sex, stop doing this. I'll be the biggest hypocrite out here. I can't do it. But what can we learn? Ladies, what we can learn is when you know for a fact a man ain't about nothing, do not have his child. I'm pretty sure she found out she was pregnant fairly young. You didn't get your period or whatever the case may be. Oh, damn, it's been, my period's supposed to come on 3 weeks ago. Let me get tested. Let me figure out what's going on. You found out you 3 weeks pregnant or 3 months pregnant, whatever the case may be. Now you have a decision. Yo, I need to get rid of it. Yo, I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to, give my child up for adoption. Or, let me contact the county and see if I could be a surrogate for a family that can't have kids, and then they can pay me per month by having a child. Then I can give the child to them, knowing that my child is going to be away at a quote unquote successful or a stable family household, and not living on a damn street in a damn shelter. Where, like she just said, she literally just sold her body again. She sold herself literally just a couple weeks ago to make a couple damn dollars. So sad. So sad. But her story is so similar to the countless other women that's in our community and other communities as well, but countless other communities, and it's a shame. the mindset and the logic and the justification behind this type of nonsense. To actually believe that, hey, listen, I would rather be homeless, doing the shelter and doing all this, that, and the third, having all these crazy ass unsafe living conditions, as opposed to say, hey, you know what, I can afford this damn child. Let me get this child up for adoption. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me get rid of the damn baby. I hope she pulls through. Ma'am, I hope you figure out what you're looking for. Now you're getting, like she just said, she's getting another chance. They're moving her to another facility where they have a child daycare on site where they watch her child all damn day. Hopefully nothing happens to the child, because a lot of abuse goes on to those types of programs, y'all, unfortunately. But hopefully nothing happens to her. Nothing happens to her child. Hopefully she's able to go back to school, get an education, get a job, do whatever it is that she has to damn do to get back on her feet. Hopefully the damn father steps up, which I doubt. Hopefully her father and her mother steps up and help out also too, which I probably doubt too. Because I honestly believe there's a lot of holes in her story. And I'm not sure if it's holes because of whoever edited this video chopped it up so bad, or because she's hiding stuff. And if I was a betting man, I would say that she's hiding things. I'm pretty sure there's more to this to the story as far as why her parents kicked her out. I'm sure there's more to the story. I'm sure. She touched on a little bit on my attitude. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure there's other things too. I guarantee you her parents found out that she was selling herself. Her parents found out that she was into drugs. She was into alcohol, doing all those things, probably stealing things, all of that stuff prior to her, getting pregnant. And when she got pregnant, it was probably the final straw for them. And they say, hey, we're done. We're done. Damn shame, man. But yeah, let's get into this. I'm about to end this video.
I got a Cashapp.
What's your Cashapp?
It's Prada, Prada 0080.
Okay, all right. Like I say, we appreciate you, and we definitely wish both of y'all nothing but the best out here. Okay.
She's like, now you gonna be on camera.
What's her name? Ava.
Yeah, she love being on camera. She just can't see.
So, ladies. Again, like I said, what can we learn from this? We can learn that in the Black community, we are very quick to throw out our own children in situations like this. Even though at 19, she's grown, there's a lot of women that got pregnant at younger than that. 13, 14, 15 years old, 16 years old. The parents try to throw them out. They homeless in the shelter doing this, that, and third. They can't find anything, can't do anything. I applaud her for trying her best to stay afloat, to keep her head above water. I none but love and respect for her, and I hope that she figures it out. I really do. And I'm happy that she's able to take a little bit of accountability of what happened and why she is where she is today. She should have never had that man's damn child. And a lot of women is in her shoes. Should have never had that man's baby, that man's child. Messing with a man that you know for a fact you had no business dealing with. Very sad and unfortunate, man. I'll go back and make sure that I put her Cash App in the comments or something like that, so that everybody's interested. Y'all can Cash App her, whatever y'all want to do with that, man. But I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching, and until next time, please, man, be safe, Erica.